Good morning. It is Cinco de Mayo, and you guessed it, we're walking north. The good thing about today is we only have, well, we had about 7 miles from where we camped last night to get to we're not sure what it is, but they're supposed to have hot food and some resupply. It may be a gas station, it may be a restaurant, we're not real sure. Let's see, we're about 2 miles in already, and we're not going to go more than a couple miles after the stop, so today should be a fairly nice day. I think we're all getting ready for a zero though. We've done let's see, probably 120 130 miles. After today we'll have done about 130 miles without a break, so we're getting close to ready for that. We'd already had some plans to do some hostel hopping, do full days of hiking, but between different hostels that are kind of iconic on the trails. So we're going to stick to that, I think, and then probably zero on Monday. Today is Thursday. The good, really good part about all that is we don't have to carry more than a day or so of food for the next 4 days. But anyway, I don't think there's any big milestones today, but tomorrow morning we're gonna have a huge milestone and a huge waterfall. But I guess we're all kind of in a food coma because Cheeseball and Roadrunner were the heroes of the night and showed back up to camp with pizza. So I think we all had almost a whole pizza, or I did. So, gotta let you go because we gotta figure out where we're going. There's a trail junction. Look at this big vista this morning. Virginia has been beautiful. Those clouds are more ominous in the camera than they look like in real life. So back to what I was telling you guys later, just checking in a little bit. One other issue I have is my back of my shorts are kind of ripped out. And I don't know when we're gonna be able to find anywhere that sells hiking shorts. We're definitely not gonna find them today at the gas station. Maybe sometime in the next week.
I want to say that's the house with the three-legged dog down there. Really? Well, they have like an uphill and a downhill. You might be right.
This was all on fire at some point in the last couple of years. All right, we're on a road walk. Beep beep. Oh, and we see a Roadrunner. Okay, so we are about 0.4 from this gas station / restaurant, and we need to get here to resupply a day of food, get some breakfast, maybe some lunch, maybe pack out some dinner, and we need to recharge our devices as well. So we'll probably be here for a couple hours, and then we're not going to go too far after that today. And I'm going to turn this camera around because there is an amazing view that way.
Until 10, and they only accept cash, and the ATM machine there is out of cash. So hopefully you all have cash.
I smell some good cooking. There's the AT logo. And I guess this is where we're going. This has been our life for the last 4 hours. We had breakfast, and then we had ice cream, and then we had lunch. It's now about 10 after 1 in the afternoon, and we are going to walk along the trail and the trail goes that way, and we're going to continue north. Not sure how far we're going to go, but that's where we came from. Up that was the road walk in, so we came from that way. You see the AT sign there, and this has been our home for literally 3 hours and 55 minutes so far, and no one is moving. Alrighty, here we go, going across an interstate. I honestly don't know what interstate it is. Man, after we left that, what was it called? Brushy Mountain Outpost. Everything just kind of seems like we're out west in Colorado or Wyoming or something. Super dry, and just the way everything it looks like we're out west, except for the different trees, of course. Oh, check it out, a runaway truck ran. So we're in a stretch right now that's very dry, and there's not going to be much water or any water for the next at least 10 miles. So there is a trail angel that packs in these big water jugs, and we came down here, 4 of us walked down here to get some water for the rest of us. Luckily there's plenty here. This shelter was 0.3 miles off the trail, so we're doing 0.6 extra just for water. There were some comments on Far Out or Gut Hook, or the navigation app that we use, and there was no comments from today, but we knew there was some water still there yesterday, so we took the chance and walked the extra 0.6, and we got lucky. Okay, I've got a new report. I fell for the second time, and this one was a doozy. I wasn't eating a Cliff Bar. I was just walking on flat ground, and there was a root under some leaves, and I went down hard. My water bottle shot like cannons out of my backpack. I thought I was dead. Actually, none of that's really true. I did fall. It was enough to scare me for a second, but all is well. We are within 2 or 3 miles of where we're going to camp for the day. It's only a little bit after 3 o'clock, or as Puffer would say, 1500. So we're going to find an amazing campsite, and I'll show you around when we get there. Well, we've gotten to several of the campsites that were potentials to stay. However, none of them were very good. The first one was pretty much all rocky and too small. And there are 7 of us, so we have to have room for 6 tents. So we are continuing to walk. There's another one up here that's supposed to be bigger. Still questionable, maybe not big enough for all of us. But we're about 0.3 from that. So hopefully we can make that one work. If not, I guess we will continue to push north until we find a suitable spot to camp. The more we do today is the less we got to do tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. Sometimes this is just the struggle. You think you're going to go a certain distance, and you just have to keep going further for one reason or the other. The other thing is we're carrying a lot of water because there's this big long stretch of no water. So walking further with the water weight is just part of it, but it's definitely not as fun. So we finally found a spot to tent. We went a couple miles further than we planned, but check this out. We have, let's see, we have 4 2-person tents, a 3-person tent, and a 1-person tent in a space that was supposed to be for, I think, 3 tents. But anyway, close quarters. Huge milestone tomorrow morning. We're sitting at 599, so we will be at mile 600 first thing in the AM. And then we only have 11 total to get to a hostel. We changed our plans, and we're going to be doing some platinum blazing. We literally have 4 nights in a row at hostels and hotels coming up. There's thunderstorms possible tonight and then tomorrow night, or all day tomorrow and tomorrow night. So it will be nice to be inside. All right, have a good night, everybody. It's time for me to eat some dinner and go to bed. Good morning. We just left our stealth campsite where we were jammed and crammed, and it was pretty decent. It started out windy. The wind died a little bit. Didn't start raining until about 3 a.m. and luckily it stopped raining at about 6:30 or so. Gave us plenty of time to get packed up. Radar looks like there's still a couple little small cells today coming at us. Probably we're good until about noon. We've got 11 miles today total, and we have like 0.9 at this point to get to 600 miles. Let's see, it's this last 10 days or so since we hit the 500 mile mark has been slow going, but we've had a lot of fun. And we're only gonna do, let's see, I told you yesterday about our hostel hopping we're about to do. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of the woods this morning, and then I'm gonna go away until we get to 600. There's a slight mist and eeriness with the rain. We made it at, I don't know, 7:30 or 7:45 or some 8 o'clock or something. We just hiked 600 miles of the Appalachian Trail. Hot diggity.
Hot diggity dog.
So how many do we got left?
I don't know.
Now watch this. I have to drive along and
Came across a little memorial here this morning
flowers and
as we continue pushing north.
Florida, God's parking lot.
We stopped at a shelter area for a quick break, and we're just kind of plugging on today. We have 6.5 miles left to get to the hostel, and we're on track to be there by 1 o'clock or so. Now the only issue with that is there are storms moving in. According to the radar and the forecast, they should be where we're at right about the time we're getting to the hostel. So hopefully they don't come any earlier and we don't have any delays, and we can make it there before the storms start. On the radar it's showing yellow and red, so it could be a little bit hazardous storms, but we'll have to see. Last night we got lucky. It just rained without any real thunder or lightning or anything. Thought we were doing a road crossing, but it looks like a short road walk, then a road crossing.
His body parts were all out.
Yeah, I thought you like got hurt really badly or there was a snake, but then.
Now we are out of the woods. We're less than half of a mile from where we're going. We get to the hostel, drop our stuff off, check that situation out, and then go over to Trent's Grocery, get us a sandwich. And apparently there is a suspension bridge coming up, so we get to see something else maybe cool. We have got the suspension bridge upcoming. Check this thing out. Whew. Okay, so we are done with our AT hiking miles for the day. I think we did about 11, and we are now doing a road walk to go find this hostel. I don't think it's too far. It should be less than a half of a mile. All right, we think it's these white buildings through the trees here. There's no signs though. Oh, maybe we go down here first. We found it, the purple mailbox. Welcome hikers to Weary Feet Farm and Hostel.
Wait, what's that?
Well, we have our spots claimed in the bunkhouse. We're all checked in. And now the lady who works here is giving us a ride in the back of the truck over to Trench Grocery so we can eat. All we had to do was unload her groceries out of the truck for her, and now she's giving us a free ride. And my goodness, this lighting must be bad because my beard is getting whiter. Huh. We unloading here at Trench Grocery. Trench Grocery is supremely overrated. The resupply was nearly non-existent. And the food was not very good. So we're done with that, and now we did not get a ride back to the hostel, so we have to walk. So here we are. I think it's 1.5 miles or so, so it didn't count for anything, but we got to do it. Hopefully we can get there before the rain. Happy to be in a hostel tonight. It's pouring and tornado warnings. All right, here's the bunk room. This is the first room, and ours is the next one. It looks just like this one. Yeah. Okay, I'm sitting here half in and half out of this bunk room because it's still pouring down rain. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this here today. Have a good day here. This hostel is pretty nice. It was pretty full tonight. There's 28 people, including the tenters. And the food was really good. The shower line was really long. Got a cold shower, but it was still a shower, so that's good. Let's see. Tomorrow we only have 15.5 miles. It's supposed to rain all day, but then we're going to go to Woods Hole Hostel. So come back for the next episode. It'll be on the way to Woods Hostel, and then also on the way and into Angel's Rest Hostel. All right. The Platinum Blazing continues. Have a good one.